So I started by taking some wood I had laying around the house, and I made a 16 by 10 inch board. You can certainly just buy a board, you do not have to make your own. And I secured the 3 boards together using this board in the center. And then I had these little brackets for extra support. I freshened it up with a coat of Antique Villa from Wise Owl, using my Klingon brush. And I sanded it once it was dry. I cut this Christmas tree with my Cricut. If you do not have a Cricut, you can just trace something or you can draw it yourself. And I traced that on top of this napkin that I want to use. And then I cut it out. Once I had it cut out, I removed the back layer. This was a 1-ply napkin, so you remove the layer. And on the package of the napkin, it should tell you how many plies there are. Using some Wise Owl varnish, I then basically decoupaged this onto the front of the board. Once I had my napkin laid down, I went over it again with my foam brush and some Wise Owl varnish, and I allowed it to dry. The Ziploc baggie just helps lay it down better without ripping it. I had this Merry Christmas stencil. Now you don't need to do a stencil, or you can do a different stencil. And I'm using black from Wise Owl. And once that was done, I removed the stencil and just filled in my spaces. Don't go anywhere yet. I'm not even done with the fun part. This was just the start of my board. So I took my drill and these LED battery string lights that I found for $2 from Dollar General, and I drilled 10 holes into the top of my board. I just did them sporadically, and then I put the tip of each light into the hole. And once I had them all in place, I glued the back of the battery pack onto the back of my board. I gave it a little sanding. And there you go. You have this adorable wall hanging. Thank you so much for watching. You could find our paint products over at chalkitupfancy.com. And you can also find some more tutorials over on our YouTube channel. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe.